I'm going to play a little intro in my head. Good day, guys, and welcome to Media Expose. We are so excited to have Geraldine Stock in studio today on the couch. It's taken a long time for me to get this woman here. We are so inspired by Geraldine, and we couldn't wait for you to get a bit of this as well. So Geraldine is involved in both industrial engineering and luxury hospitality. Geraldine, your journey is so incredibly inspiring. Please tell us a little bit about that. Who is Geraldine Stock?
Hi, thank you, Venetia. I'm happy to be here. Geraldine Stock, well, I think she's just a girl that grew up in Manenberg and really wanted to be more than just what they say, the place you grew up with. So I have an engineering company and I have a guest house, which I'm the owner of, and really trying to make it in a man's world because engineering is normally a men's department, but yeah, I'm trying to make my name known there.
Tell us the name of your businesses. What is it called?
My business is called Stocklog CC. That's goes Geraldine Stock, so obviously Stocklog CC. House at Chappies because we are in Chapman's Peak area. So if you see the house, like you're looking up at Chapman's Peak, and I wanted to have something that presents the area. So yeah, that's why. House at Chappies.
Okay. Tell me about your upbringing. You mentioned to me that you grew up in Manenberg. Tell me about that.
Yeah, growing up in Manenberg taught me resilience. Life was unpredictable and you had to stay focused and be grounded. My parents, especially my dad, he installed discipline in us. we had to have strong values, and that stayed with me on my whole journey of life. We're still a bit scared because my dad, when he says something like, and I grew up very Christian-wise, so not allowed to wear pants that time, not allowed earrings, so really
How many siblings did you grow up with?
We were 5. We were first 2 boys and 2 girls, and then when I was in matric, my mom was pregnant again, and then came my baby sister, and I'm like, oh my word, matric mother, really? But when she was born, she was truly a blessing. I think we needed her in that time. We needed to have her in our lives. Like she brings out just the joy in the family,
And you mentioned, Jerry, like you guys were 5 children in a 1-bedroom.
1-bedroom house.
Wow.
When, as with the family group, you know how they always just build on a little section. So we had 2 bunk beds each, and when the baby came, she was with my parents in the room, in the normal Cape flat, like in the flat room. Yeah. So yes, it was a lot.
And then education. What school did you attend?
I attended Downwell Primary, a very good school, not far away from my home. I really loved that primary school. It was like, that is where everything started for me, where some of the teachers really inspired me. Like I wanted to be like, they said, you don't have to just stay here, you can be more. And that's where it started. And then I went to Silverstream also, and the most amazing, I can still remember my physics teacher, Mr. Isaacs, always encouraging all his students, guys, there's better, you can do better. Put in the work now and later have fun, and that is something that really still stayed with me.
Something that we cannot ignore, everybody knows about this.
Yes.
So
I know.
Geraldine is actually famous for a certain meme. That was, you were a teen at the time.
Yes, yeah.
So there was a meme that went viral, and usually when memes go around, it's a negative thing, it's stereotype. Tell me about this meme and how it came about.
So this meme is when I moved to Simonstown. And I had my first backpackers, like I have accommodation. So we had guests there. I don't sleep with teeth in. So this morning they got me as I was about to go outside, and they're like, you don't have teeth. And I'm like, yes, I don't have teeth in the front. It's like, and they wanted to know the story behind it. And I said, no, it's just in my culture. We love to take, when I grew up, that was when it was like the in thing, like your 4 teeth out and you want to have a gold teeth or something. And they're like, so fascinating. Oh, can we take a picture? Then they took a picture of me. And I think that is when my life changed, because I just thought, it's innocent, because it's just two tourists that's going to take the picture.
Yeah.
But not knowing that, this picture was going to haunt me for.
I was going to ask, how did this affect you?
If every time I see it in a different caption and I'm like, oh, not again, not again. As growing up, I really got angry. Like my self-confidence was gone, because like that picture and the way it took it also, like zooming in, and it was really just not, still it feels heavy on me, but it's getting better, because like, yes, it's a picture that is how I look. Yeah, I have fought it out.
It didn't define you.
Yeah, that defined the person that I am, because I knew who I was. So I was like...
So seeing the meme going around still now, how many years later has it been now?
It's been, I would say, my son is how old? About 18 years.
Yo, nearly 20 years of this meme.
Of this meme going around. It gets harder now, especially because my kids is in school. So their friends see these things and they're like, isn't that your mom? And I've never spoken to my kids about it and like showed. And then one day my daughter, I remember this, one day my daughter came home and she's like, Mommy, is this you? That is me, my child. And she's like, okay, because they were saying to me, no, this looks like your mommy, and they were making fun of it. And that's when it really, like, that's when it hit and it hurts, because now my kids are also going through the same, feelings of like my mom's picture is out there. And
Recently, I took to social media myself and I was like, do you guys even realize that this woman probably achieved so much more than most of us? Yet we are sharing this meme, we are laughing about this meme. And you obviously moved on. You are now a mom, you are a business owner.
Yes.
How many kids do you have? Tell us.
I have 4 kids.
Wow. What are the ages?
My son, the eldest, is going to be 19. He's at a university. Then my daughter, grade 11. Other son just started high school. Very happy there. And then I have a 3-year-old.
Oh, yeah, no.
I say a Dennis the Menace, because he keeps the house entertained. So now I feel how my mom feel those years when my sister came and we were all already at age. So yeah.
Was there ever a moment that you thought you'd become a businesswoman?
When I finished high school, first thing I did is I wanted to be there and helping people. That was always my thing. I was in grade 11 and I started volunteering at the hospital, and I was with people the whole time. And I said to my parents, when I grow up, really, I want to work with people. But then as I was working with people, I realized, you know what? I want to be more than this. And then I was in the tourism, hospitality industry, and I was like, this is something I can do. So then we started the engineering business, and I tell you, it's amazing, like how, especially as a woman, you learn new things, because you always think, no, compressors, no. That is for men. No, it's not.
Male-dominated industry.
No, it's not. You can also learn about everything about a compressor as a woman. You can do exactly what a man, even sometimes better. So, yeah, never in my wildest dreams I would have thought of that, but yeah.
So what does your day-to-day look like?
In the morning, I always say your employees, if they are happy and well-trained, that confidence that, if you have just the right crew around you, people that also have the same vision like you, they want to grow with the company and not like always so demotivated. That's why we always keep them trained so that they can, upskill them. We send them to Europe. Almost all our technicians and people went to Europe for training so that they can, so.
How many staff do you currently
We
have?
are only 9, but I mean, we are like a little family. And I must say, very close, we have I can trust them with my whole life, they are just amazing. Yeah, so.
What does Stocklog Engineering do?
Stocklog Engineering, we are a company that does not just do compressors, we do any valves, nuts, whatever part is ship, or we work with the Navy, we work with ISCOM, we work with universities, we go around. We're trying to expand more. We're trying now to get more into breweries and stuff with a special compressor. So we're trying all ways to grow the company and make it bigger.
So let's shift to hospitality. Tell me, what inspired House of Chappies?
I just didn't want to be a normal like, people come to our house and I wanted to have all the smaller details. I wanted a hot tub. I wanted a pool. I wanted all the small details for the kids. A little playing ground so kids can play. I wanted a little game inside to keep kids entertained. So I truly went with all the small details. Before guests can ask, then it's there. Yes, it's there. So every time if someone comes and they've been to my place and they say, we can't say we want anything else because everything is here what we need. And I said, that is what I wanted, especially for families. Because I think sometimes people don't cater for the small ones, It's like there's a place and I wanted the small kids to be. Like even in I have a room that is just having like a kiddie area with little small games for kids to play, like a box full of different games and stuff. So I really wanted.
So that's the thoughtful touches that you're talking about.
Yes,
I heard about this thoughtful touches and I was wondering, what does it mean? But you explained, it's the finer things.
Yes. I must say, since we opened, I've been blessed that we've been busy. Like, I think this is going to be our second year going. Yeah. We had a very good season now. One in, one out. And always, and with fantastic staff that is behind you that, like, they are going, the one people is going to go, so we need to get everything, I didn't want to drop, like, standards. Everything must be perfect, the same way it was with the previous people. So really, I must say, wonderful people behind me.
Okay, great. And as a businesswoman and a mom and a wife, what do you do to unwind?
Oh, I think unwinding for me is night out with my ladies, with my best friends, with just, having some me time, sharing with my ladies, connecting with them, and just unwinding, and that is for me.
So Geraldine, it's been awesome having you here. We managed to get so much chunks, of wisdom from you. But before you go, please tell us, what advice would you give a young entrepreneur that who feel that they lack resources and opportunities?
I would say, don't let your environment define you. Someone always, when I grew up, one of my teachers said, it's not what you can do for Menenberg. No, it's not what Menenberg can do for you, it's what you can do for Menenberg. So I think with those words, I grew up thinking, how can I do things better? How can I make things better? And as a young person, also stay focused. Go, stay grounded and just do what makes you happy and seize that opportunity.
Okay, so that was us on the couch with Geraldine Stock. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that things grow larger and larger and your territory expands so much more in everything that you do.
Thank you so much.